picked up my gun and took off my shirt.
Important things first.
And somewhere in there, the handcuffs went away.
That was a free action.
Okay.
He's so good with handcuffs. Long
And
taken.
here
Yeah,
comes
she knows.
the
She
bear.
knows.
Here comes the bear.
Bear comes just charging right at the door, and just as it reaches it, it rears up on its back legs, slams its claws into the opening, and spreads the door wide and comes in. The guy with the goat head steps to the side. Would you like to do the same, Blanca?
I would like to, if
Manny got
opportunity.
in front of it.
Yeah, I've seen what happens if you don't get out of the way of the bear.
Unfortunately, now your doors are wide open.
These are southeast facing doors, though, right?
That is
Right.
true.
For the red van that only Blanca's double can see. Well,
Now that the doors are open,
no.
all of you, except for Cornell, can see that red van racing up the road from the bridge. I need a bio break. I'll be back.
I'm out.
You all brought the anti-vehicle mine, right?
You know the teller mines, those sneaky little wooden bastards that are mine detectors don't pick up?
Oh, that's brutal.
I do hope we add in. Keith, did you look at the mine that we wrote up?
Thank you, Betty.
Oh, I love how that ended up.
The bouncing
I love-
Betty.
We need a module to throw that in. John just submitted to me 60 pages worth of the Kurg Union.
Wow. It went from the least developed to the most developed country in the world.
Yes. Well, considering it spans a third of the globe.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah,
Wow.
it just does massive bleed damage. It doesn't do any direct damage, but it does massive bleed damage depending on your save.
Like you will bleed out. This is going to happen.
If you critically fail, it does 5d6. Oh no, it does do damage. If you critically fail, it does 5d6 damage and bleed 3.
Oh god.
Oh, man.
So I never asked because I'm only used to bleed 1. Stopping bleeding with this with the all 3 actions and a flat 15
Staunch
check.
will stop any bleeding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And staunch
Doesn't
will
just reduce
keep
it.
you from bleeding out, will keep you from losing hit points. So if you are bleeding out and you have no way to do it, you can just staunch and just sit down for the round and hope that you get above a 15 when you roll.
Yeah.
Because eventually you're going to want to use actions again.
Yeah, you want to get back in the wherever you are.
I think it automatically stops after 10 rounds. So
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you either 1 minute or
So
No.
if it's non-critical, it's only 10 hit points. If it's critical, it could be 40.
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
That's atrocious.
how are we
It's
gonna-
just it's just what I love about it is the fact that I mean like things are freaking gritty, right? It's like nobody ever is going to go into like, oh, I have, 98 hit points. I can go ahead and get through that. No, you can't.
Well, I
Sorry.
mean, and that's why we picked the numbers we picked on that frog mine. Is it's
Yeah.
like if you critically fail, you're probably dead or real close too.
Yeah,
It's a critical
that's
failure on a landmine. Like, what do you expect?
What do you
Yeah.
expect to have happen to you?
Yeah.
If
We
you're
all
walking through
saw-
it, everybody's going to say, "Oh, bull crap."
We all saw those old World War II movies where they were crossing a minefield and somebody missteps and
They're gone.
yeah,
9 times out of 10, they're gone.
yeah. Regardless
There's no
of how
side jumping. This is not going to do it.
But I mean, we do have rates all the way up to critical success, which is just a little. It's just a bleed 1. So it's like, yeah, if you do manage to bounce off of it,
Yeah, right.
it's just a little shrapnel, scrapes
Yep.
you. Not a big deal.
Just bleeding.
Yeah.
you're only crying a little,
You're only crying a little.
just bloody tears out of your face. Oh my,
Out of your something.
yeah. Wrecked him. Damn near killed him.
Yeah, I'm really stupidly hoping that there's actually a key in the van. But never mind. It won't be there.
Oh, so well, I mean, you got to get up there. You got to take care of the sniper.
Yep.
Get in the van. Get back in like 2 rounds instead of 5.
2 rounds.
Oh.
I know.
That's tough.
Sorry, I felt like Blanca sent you on this mission, whether you volunteered for it or not.
But I mean, she totally got that. I mean, absolutely. There's death from above somewhere there. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't have that. What are those bombers that sit up at like 10,000 feet and like?
Yeah.
C-130.
Yeah,
than
just
that.
hit the
Yeah.
Spectre.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh yeah, exactly.
The
And
yeah. Pop.
oh look,
Pop.
Ahmad is no longer here with us.
Yes. Oh, your new name is Red Cloud.
Yeah, it is true.
Oh man, I am gonna have to get inside of the house. I'm gonna have to tell everybody to go into the basement.
You told them Yeti. Well, Blanca told the kids Yeti protocol. They went
Yeti-
into the house.
But they just shut the doors at that point.
You don't know
No,
what
they
they did
ran.
after that.
Oh yeah, we don't
But
know.
I have to get inside of the house, and I'm gonna use it as a shoot and cover space.
Oh.
You can redirect.
So you have to endanger the family, is what I'm hearing.
I'm telling
That's what
them
I'm
to go
hearing,
down
too.
into the basement because the best part is it's a flanking move because they're depending on where they park that van, and I would have seen them charging up that too since
Yeah.
I was standing on the corner. Gosh,
I do hope I can actually use intimidate in this combat. I would, so far all the combats that I've been in since I redid Cornell a little bit,
Mhm.
it's been like things I don't feel comfortable trying to intimidate. I'm not going to intimidate a Yeti. I'm not going to
Right.
intimidate
Yeah.
a 7-foot tall goat man.
No, not at all.
But some Echelon agents, maybe. We'll see.
Right?
Got
A
a
guy with
question.
a what happened?
Whoa.
Where'd Mike go? Oh,
When you get shot, do you take bleed that round
At the
No.
end of your next,
of your
Yeah.
turn.
of your round? I haven't been keeping up with Bjorn's bleed because he got hit by the 3rd bullet. So there's been 1, 2. He's
Yeah.
lost 3 more.
bleed doesn't stack though.
No, I haven't been taking them off
okay.
each round.
Gotcha.
Okay. And that was Bjorn's round.
So he opens the doors and he also drips a little on the ground.
Yes.
Just a little.
All right.
His new nickname is Puddles.
He's gonna love that.
It's gonna be great.
We'll just throw some straw down to soak it up.
I don't know. He calls you Impy. You call him Drippy.
He's Drippy the Black Bear.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo-boo.
Hey, boo boo.
Watch out for my drip.
You guys are silly.
It's very sad.
You guys are silly.
It's easy to laugh when you're dying, I suppose.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Helps a little bit.
Yeah. Hopefully our viewership goes back up. Last week when we were just sitting around BSing, we dropped our numbers by about half.
How many were we getting in the first place?
About
2 to 5.
Well,
Yeah.
but over the course of time, there was about 50 views on some of these.
Sounds
dropped
like
it.
Burgundia's book sales.
Yeah. Yeah,
Skadoosh.
it's molasses.
So if I want to run somebody over with a car,
Yes.
Yeah.
what skill am I using for that?
That is your drive skill. That
Your
is
drive
covered-
lore. Yeah.
That is covered in the book. Let me find it.
So you're looking at a van-like vehicle?
Run over page 64 in Burgundia, or
It's
there's also
aiming for the phantasmal Blanca.
Oh.
You mean Phantasmal Robin?
So
No.
three actions. You attempt to run over
Oh,
creatures in the
you-
path of your vehicle. If you maintain control of the vehicle moves up to twice its speed before running over the target creatures. You can attempt to run over any creatures 2 sizes smaller than the vehicle. You may attempt to ram a creature 1 size smaller than the vehicle. Each creature in the path of the vehicle takes the vehicle's collision damage, base reflex save at the collision DC. If it's a vehicle, then you can try to dodge each other, blah, 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 blah. So basically, they spend their turn trying to hit Blanca's illusion, and Blanca's illusion has a reflex save at the vehicle's collision DC, which if it's essentially a lorry,
Yeah.
then it's a DC 20.
Actually, it would be a passenger car.
Passenger car, DC 18.
Okay. So he has to make his drive to hit her.
Nope. You just steer it towards them.
Okay. Well, that's what they
Well,
do.
you have to make your drive as part of piloting a vehicle every round, but yeah.
Yeah, got an 18. He's good. So the red minivan uses its entire move to make it into the courtyard, right to where Blanca is, just northwest of the well, and attempts to, well, it tries to hit her. She's got to dodge her phantasm out of the way.
All right.
Does she have to do that? I'm not familiar with your phantasm spell.
I got to double check it, right? So, illusory creature. I had it up a second ago, but nobody was trying to kill me at that. Yeah, illusory creature in combat. Illusion can use 2 actions per turn. I have to use one. I have to sustain the spell. It uses your spell attack roll for a defense and offense. Okay, so essentially I'm plus 16 to avoid. 30.
Illusory Blanca leaps out of the way as the van brakes hard. The van is now 20 feet in front of the open double doors to the barn. And it has come to a stop.
That's the red van.
Correct.
Start using color.
Banny. You see the red van come streaking in and almost run down Blanca. You don't know why she just ran out into the barnyard. But you get to do a perception because obviously that would pull your attention.
You're muted.
Good God. That was a 23 perception. I dropped to my belly, and I've got the bighorn in my hand right now. And
You see that there's 2 people in the van, driver and passenger.
I see I look at the passenger and I mark them. That is my person. And I level off a shot.
Oh, John, just a quick correction. My saving throw modifier is equal to my DC minus 10.
So what did you roll?
I rolled a 30.
I said you had a 30, so you'd be at a 20.
20. Does a 20 succeed?
And that has, what's that up against?
Oh, it was an 18 or 19.
It was an 18 for a passenger car.
Okay, so yeah, she's not as deft as I am, but she still gets out of the way. Sorry.
Does a 25 hit?
You are shooting through glass.
High caliber or no?
It's high caliber.
Ignore the glass.
Okay.
And what did you roll?
25.
You see blood spray the windshield. Do your damage.
Okay. It's a D. It's not fatal. It's that and that. Oh my God, really? That's 7. 7 points.
You must be very proud.
I am so proud. I made a daddy bullet.
I made a daddy bullet.
Baby bullets, daddy bullets, whatever.
So, not as much blood as you might see in a Hollywood production.
Mm-hmm.
More of a sport.
Just a little spurt.
Kind of like your flesh wound.
Yeah, in the ow. Yeah.
All right.
That was with
Did
your
it take-
+4?
2 actions to mark this person.
No, he spent 1 to hunt prey, right? And
Yeah.
you did the hunted shot.
And the hunted.
And you only. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1 and a 3. Plus.
4.
Yeah. Well.
So 8.
8, but really?
8 damage,
4?
John.
It's
8.
Banny.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
I just pictured Blanca. It's Banny.
Wait, I'm only an expert in this. I'm not master. It said it's a
know.
+2. Anyway.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I got a striking rune on that.
Oh!
Okay. Okay, I understand, and that's a 7.
Oh, okay.
So that's okay. Sorry.
There's more blood.
14.
Twice
There's
as
a little
much.
more blood in that.
Another 7.
Yeah.
Twice as much blood. Yeah, so it's 8 plus 7, 15?
Okay, we can do 15. 15 total.
That's respectable.
Yeah. Everybody.
That's fair.
Yeah, everybody stand up. Thank you for knowing your character well enough.
In the kitchen, Olga scares off a Yeti.
Yeah. Bam, bam. Did it go?
And that is that the end of all your activity?
Yeah, I
there?
think I'm done now.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. Anyway.
There will be songs written about you, Banny.
Blanca,
Dirges?
A lover, even in battle.
Yeah.
I stroke you gently with my bullets.
Yes, Mr. Campbell. My turn.
your action.
I will spend an action to sustain my illusion. The new vehicle in proximity raises an interesting question of which vehicle we should use to get out of here.
All of our stuff's in the other one, though.
Yeah. I will command my illusory creature to move 2 actions towards our other van. I still want to be drawing fire because we still have a sniper up on the hill. So 25 feet times 2 is 50. Towards our van.
That will put your illusion just into the road from the barnyard.
Got it. I still have 2 actions, which is kind of a nice benefit for that.
Mm-hmm.
Goat man has still got a hand on me.
Yep.
Uncomfortably close.
With
And
4
he hasn't
knuckles.
started to sniff your hair yet.
It's coming.
When he actually starts trying to eat your hair. That's the thing.
Looking out the open barn doors.
Stop it, Brandon.
The van is how far away?
20 feet.
No, the other one.
Your van?
Yeah,
It's like 100,
About
almost like
120
150. Yeah, some
it's a
ridiculous.
good stretch away. All right. All right. Let's deal with the present danger. The red van pulled up in front of us. Looks like it tried to run over my semblance. Missed. What? I didn't see the exchange of gunfire. What do I see in the driver's seats?
You see some blood on the windshield.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you can actually see Banny standing over at the corner of the house with his rifle raised.
I flattened out. I hit the ground. I proned.
Okay.
But yeah.
So you see two men in hiking gear with their snappy hats in the front seat of that van.
Both sitting on the bench seat in the front.
Yep, driver and passenger.
They're lined up, aren't they?
Side to side, not for you.
Yeah, they're facing the door, so you see both of them.
Yep, the nose of the van is facing the open door of the barn.
Dang it. All right. I don't have a movement and a spell available, so inside the cab of the vehicle, does it appear that there are any loose objects?
I don't think you could probably tell that from inside the barn.
Oh, there's glass because it's been shot, right?
Yeah, the glass has been shot.
Um,
I think safety glass is a few years down the line before.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the plate glass stuff, and it's awesome.
with the sunlight, catch the hint of little shattered glass particles and throw it around the inside of the cabin with a telekinetic projectile.
Does that target their armor class?
Yeah, I think I have to roll to hit here.
The pesky glass is out of the way, maybe.
Fine.
Uh, 30 feet. I'm in range. Target one creature, loose unattended objects, one bulk or less. All right. It's not going to do a whole lot, but it will remind them that they're alive. Telekinetic projectile. 2d6. That's a terrible roll. 6 points of damage.
To
That's
both
like
of them, or
Banny.
just one of them.
Just one. That is the worst second level spell I've ever cast.
Blanca, the old wet noodle.
You give it to the guy that Banny shot.
Gosh. All right, go ahead. I'm just flushed with embarrassment at this point. I'm trying to show off for our guest here.
The goat man just shakes his head.
No.
Wait,
Oh
how
my
much?
God.
How much damage did you do? What happened?
6.
6. Well, it's
I'm too close to Banny. He's messing with my vibe.
just
He did 15.
after serious consternation, I did 15. Yes.
Yeah, it's like 7? Wait a minute.
Robin, please make a perception.
Nope. How's it going?
That could have consequences.
I'm just saying it comes to a total of 2 plus 7, 19.
Okay. And it is. Oh, she's about to pee on my rug. I'll be right back.
Oh. For a split second, I thought he was talking about Robin. Like, I don't think she would do that.
Robin
might
is
be on the
about
rug.
to pee on the rug.
Damn it, Robin! Go outside and do that.
House trained.
Can't you see where the bathroom is?
Okay, Ken. Let's talk.
There.
Let's talk. The first attack when
Yes.
is the
Hunted
hunted shot. No,
Hunter's Edge. Precision
Hunter's
shot plus
Edge.
1d8.
Precision 1d8.
Yep.
That's the first shot. I have a weapon that is 1d12. That is the bighorn.
Damn. That's what you just shot?
Yeah. I rolled a
Expecting you to
1.
start rubbing your nipples.
I'm the bighorn, not you.
Yeah.
Again.
And a
The part of this is
striking
Eric,
room.
Eric doesn't know what's going on. It's fantastic.
The last.
Everybody, raise your books.
Oh, I don't appreciate that.
That's thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah. So is this the new and improved version?
Oh, you
Martin?
got that.
This is actually the not for resale version.
Oh,
This-
yeah.
Right.
I use this one to do all the editing to make sure that because in this one I'm really.
Did you fix the margins? Yeah.
Yeah, I fixed all the margins because look how tight they are to the edge of the book here.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like,
So
yeah,
did you change them on the soft cover too?
No,
Because they're
it's such a pain in the ass.
it's
It
okay.
cost me a day and a half just to get.
But I mean, like even whatever you're doing, like a quarter of an inch. I mean, like in or like that can seriously push you around on pages.
Oh,
let me
everything-
ask you this: are you going to keep the soft cover for sale? Or are you going to remove it and only offer the hardcover?
That's cold, man.
That's a good question, though,
He's
right?
cold.
That's a good question. It's $10 more.
Yeah.
There's
It's
no
worth-
margin. There's no margin on any of these books. I mean, it's like the cost of production plus like a couple bucks.
Yeah.
He's selling it for free, ladies and gentlemen.
To me, this is really just about please enjoy. This
Right.
is here's the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Welcome to it.
I mean, the modules have a little bit of profit to them.
Yes, they do.
yeah.
Especially the digital downloads, right? Those actually have a possibility of doing numbers.
Right.
If
When
you
people
value
go-
your hours, like your hours,
I don't
are
know,
time
I
spent at
would-
2 cents each hour.
I would almost remove the soft covers, to be honest with you. It's something
Really?
to think about, at least.
But you can never do this with a hardback.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
It would be nice to kind of make them limited edition. Right? If you got a soft cover, you're an early adopter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
what a
don't
lot of the self-pub authors at the conventions do. They've got limited edition hardbacks because they are so expensive, but there's people out there that just that's what they want.
Right.
Yeah.
If I love a book, I try to buy it in hardcover. I really do.
To me,
Well, they sure
Amazon
look better on a shelf.
does
Exactly.
a great job. And look. I mean, that's
Just
real
quality.
binding.
It is.
That's.
It's
Pretty
really
awesome.
well done.
I'm very impressed.
That or they glued a piece of string there.
Yeah. Well, it's a
Just
convincing
perfectly
illusion.
positioned. Yes.
Well, you know, even if it's just a break even for you, getting people what they want sometimes helps make them feel better about the next product.
Yeah. To me, getting a quality product across and saying, look, we're doing this because we love it, not because we're making money.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
All right, Robin.
Go.
19 perception, and I'm running up the road.
Yep. You are 680 feet away from that blue minivan.
Run,
Right.
Forrest.
So if I run, it's going to be 120 feet closer. I know it's going to
Yep.
take so long, guys. I'm like, God.
That is just fine.
That's now my third turn out of 10 with the haste. I'm marking
Gotcha.
it, tracking it.
Okay.
But anyway, I didn't notice anything else like a dude with a scope. Not so much.
No, you definitely did not. All right. That was Robin.
Well, at least that was my low roll before the attack, right? Don't look here.
Squeak.
Squeak.
So I wrote it all down.
Oh, good.
Put it on your forehead.
Yeah.
That's more than just +2, sir.
So
Remember, this
plus
is
two
Burgundia.
plus 2 expert. Oh, plus
You're a
2,
ranger.
Weapon specialization
Yes,
which is
you
another
should have
plus
total-
2.
should be +2 at your level. Yeah.
Right.
And high caliber is plus 2 per die.
If you get a crit. If you
get a crit. Okay, it doesn't say if you get a crit in the book.
Yes,
does.
it does, because it's under weapon specialization, critical effects.
Critical effects. It says it right there. Okay, got it.
Hey, Blanca.
Yes.
Glass doesn't get in the way of a lightning bolt, does it?
It actually does. I have to have line of effect. And a glass will actually break the line of effect. Like you can't throw a fireball into a car. You can throw a fireball at a car.
Okay.
So same with lightning. I can throw a lightning bolt at a car, but I can't throw it into the car unless the window's down.
And we're looking at the windshield.
Yep.
Okay. You see the goat creature gesture with his 4-digit fingers, and next to the driver's side, an enormous phantom stinger appears in the air and strikes at him through the open driver's window.
Look around impressed.
What was that?
I did 6.
Does he have a scrotum?
If he does, it's under the robe. And it's bigger than yours.
Clearly.
As it would be.
Blanca
You see
Fruta.
the guy recoil and arch his back. Holy moly. $26.
Yeah, Cornell. All I have to say is good thing didn't incur too much wrath. I'm doing my long branch still. I still haven't tipped through it.
Yeah, I'm still working through that Evan Williams. I was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, the Evan Williams, really? Yeah.
So you see the giant
Focus.
stinger sinks into the driver. He arches his back and starts to shudder and foam a bit.
Oh, it's poisony.
Well, it's a stinger.
A little poisoning, yeah.
You'd
And
hope.
he's enfeebled too.
Ooh.
He's going to have a hard time. Very, very hard time.
Is that Aelakar magic?
No.
This is
But
my
goat
all
magic.
magic stems from the Alakara. Did they not teach you this?
I'm just wondering if it's learnable. That's all. Shush.
Of course it is learnable. If you survive, perhaps I will teach you. If your brain can handle the knowledge without exploding.
Oh, now it's on.
Yeah, stop casting cantrips. Cast some real spells, Blanca. Don't make us look bad.
We're not in the shit yet.
Yeah, just
2
loosen
turns
up.
later, we're in the
Limbering up.
shit!
Cornell, you are the only one who has a shot at this because of where you're standing. Roll a perception, please.
Okay. Not super great. 20.
Well, it's kind of hard not to miss. At the northwest end of the barn, one of those sliding double doors opens about 3 feet.
Okay.
And that's all that you see. It's your action.
Crossfire.
I see nothing or no one in that doorway. Is that
No.
correct?
Correct.
Where am I in relation to that doorway?
You are 3/4 of the way down the barn. So 1, 2, 6, 7. You are 20 feet away from that door.
Am I straight onto it, or am I at an angle to it?
No, you're straight on because you're out in the middle of the barn, that center aisle.
I think I have to just square on it and ready an action to fire as somebody steps through.
Okay.
Is this something the rest of us notice, or just Cornell?
No, you guys are all focused on what's going on out in the barnyard.
Would I have seen them move off to my right when I was shooting at the guy in the vehicle?
Seen what? Moving off to the right.
I'm at the southwest corner of the house. I'm just behind the wall.
Yep.
But I would have had a pretty wide angle on this whole
What is it that you're wondering if you can see?
I don't know. Stuff going into the barn from the right side.
So from where you are, you want to know if you can see stuff going into the barn from the northwest end of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just off. Okay. So they didn't walk across the way. That's the thing. If they didn't move from the house to the barn, then yeah.
Yeah, that's whatever opened the door that Cornell saw. It happened at the other end of the barn, the one opposite the barnyard.
Yeah. Okay.
Good news, guys. I only have 4 more rounds of being slowed.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's a real struggle only having 2 actions.
Oh my gosh.
Cornell,
Horrible.
I'm starting to feel you because I have to spend 1 action to concentrate to maintain that spell. It really gets dicey after that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Robin's like, wee, 4 actions, and all I'm doing is one single thing.
Yeah.
The enraged bear pivots, spends one of its moves to get back out to that dark red minivan, and then proceeds to maul the driver through the driver's window.
Oh.
Nom.
Oh. You know, when you gotta eat, you gotta eat.
So the claw hits the driver.
Hey, boo boo. Watch out for the Rangers.
You all get to watch as the bear gets up there and with a swipe of his paw decapitates the driver.
Tender vitals.
And then the bear uses its last action to rip the driver's door off the frame so that he can worm his way in next round to get to the passenger. He's done.
We
I
needed
just
that.
by
Though.
saying it, one bleed damage, I think. Oh, good, he didn't hear me. It's good.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
None. He takes 1 bleed damage.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Thank you. I almost forgot to kill the bear.
What have you done, Ken?
He's fine. He's fine.
Oh, he passed out on the ground. He's toast. He's out.
You personally killed him.
Who's going to give him mouth to mouth? That's dangerous.
Cornell's
And
not
we're
scared. He'll do
back
it.
at the top. Banny.
Wet your lips.
Banny, roll a perception, please.
That is fair. That is very fair. 32.
Quite.
32. All right, Eagle Eye. Out of the corner of your eye, although it's hard to notice because what the bear is doing is
really
attention getting.
fascinating. Well, I'm
Really
just watching
cool.
the whole thing rock right now. I can see through the windows what's going on. Just blood spraying all over the inside of it at this point.
And you also saw Blanca dodge the van and then just keep running across the barnyard.
Do I
down.
see her from my perspective? Do I see her also inside of the barn?
I don't think so, because she's in there in the shadows
Oh,
and
it's
you're out
okay.
in the sunlight.
Okay.
What you do see, however, is to the southwest where that cow corral is.
Uh-huh.
There is a hiker in lederhosen and a snappy hat and a tomahawk creeping through the cow corral.
Okay. Let's see. 10, 20,
And he's not saying
5,
moon.
30. And that is... It's not just... Yeah, 10...
He's 130 feet away from you.
Okay. And that puts him within... I think the second range increment for this particular weapon. But I'm going to verify. 100 feet. Yep. Second range increment. I am... So I see that the passenger is going to be mauled in just a minute, so I'm not really worried about taking another pot shot at that guy. So I am going to now focus, call a mark on that particular guy, and I am braced. I'm basically laying on the ground, so get a +2 to my shot, and then I'm going to do a hunted shot next. Rack 2 shots off. First shot. Okay. Come on. That is... So, range increment is -1 or -2? 2?
-2.
Okay. So I basically cancel out the ranged shot. That is a 29.
That is a hit.
Okay. Let's do a second one. -5. That is a 30 -5. 25. Is it 25 hit?
And that is also a hit.
Okay.
Lovely.
First round is all of this. Oh, remarkable difference. 21 for the first hit.
There you go.
21 plus 4. So 25 for the first hit. That was, I rolled an 8 and a 12.
Is this the hunted prey guy or no? This is
this is the hunted prey guy.
Did you?
I did, and the second one without this extra D8 is God damn, it's 14. 18.
Just pick a number.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll pick a number. It's 8 plus 6, and therefore, 2 goes to 8, and then 4 is... Okay, never mind.
And then
It's
the +4.
18. It's 18. Yeah.
With the +4?
With the +4, it's 18, because it's a 14, and then it's an 18.
You hit him with 2 shots, making him stagger.
And that's my entire round.
From somewhere up in the rocks, there is another thunderous rifle crack.
But at what?
The bear is
Yeah.
got a car between him. He's going to be at a -2 because of the partial cover. Ouch. 38 is a critical hit on your bear.
With the -2? Damn.
Oh.
Okay, this isn't going to be a flesh wound.
Not a flesh one. All right.
Good night, sweet prince. Well, it's time to go.
I sing that to my daughter. She hates it.
All right. And it's critical, so I roll it twice.
Yeah.
and then he gets a fatal
So
D10.
add another die and roll it twice too.
No,
Well-
critical dice still get rolled additional.
Do or don't.
The fatal.
Oh,
That
And
was just a single
any-
D10.
Yes. Well, but it's an increased die size and it's a single D10. Anything that is dependent on being a critical roll does not get rolled additional.
All right,
Like-
so
like
it should
twice.
be a fatal D10. Does that turn it into a D12?
it's just a D10. If it says fatal D10, you just roll an additional D10, right?
So is
Yes,
it two
but
D10?
that means that the weapon size is usually a D8 because it's usually a die increase and additional.
So it's what is the die for this rifle that he's getting shot with?
The die is a D12.
Oh,
Okay, it's another D12 then. It's just a
Right.
D12.
can't go higher.
Yeah, there's
For
not
the for the fatal is the extra D12. So
Yeah.
only one D12 on the fatal.
yes,
Extra.
Okay.
yes.
Is
But
it also
everything else, do the double, right?
right?
For all errata questions, please ask Mike Holiday. His email address is. Yeah, man, you are. It's all here. It's all here.
There is a serious rifle crack. You see part of the bear's ear and skull blow away, and the bear just topples backwards onto its back in the barnyard.
Does it return to Bjorn
Human
shape?
It's beginning to shift back, yeah,
Okay.
almost immediately. Let's see.
That was a nasty hit.
Robin, don't let me forget to give you a perception.
Oh yeah, I'll ask for it on my turn. Considering the.
All right. Blanca, you just saw the bear take a headshot.
I'm thinking that's almost enough distraction to forget to run my counterpart.
Mm.
Um,
I think if you're thinking that way, you're probably right. I did not want to run him back out to the van out where I knew the sniper was. When he's a bear, he doesn't make good choices.
He doesn't make good decisions.
the only thing I can do is shove Chiron bar in his mouth, but
While
then I'm
being
going to
shot
be
at.
out in the line of fire. Son of a bitch! You stupid, brutish, ogre boy.
All the insults pouring out between tears.
Okay. Logic, reason. My double disappears immediately because I stop focusing on her.
Okay.
How close is Cornell to me?
Cornell.
I'm still 3/4 of the way down the barn.
He is 50 feet away from you.
You're too far away to help or to benefit. Still a passenger in the vehicle, correct?
Yeah, who just had his ass saved by the sniper.
Yeah. Oh, long range spells, damn it. Okay. Yeah, it's the only way I can go out there and not be complete sniper bait. Invisibility sphere.
You taking your goat friend with you?
He's
He'll
standing
be in
right
the
next
range
to
if he wants it.
Yeah, he's in there with you.
Okay, you're invisible as long as you stay close. I'll move out. I guess he's about what, 20 feet away from me?
The passenger in the car, yes.
No, Bjorn.
Oh, Bjorn. Yeah, also 20 feet away. He's just on the other side.
Invisibility. I don't have it. I have to use invisibility sphere because it's the only one I have left. That's 2 actions. Spend my third action to move out, and I'm going to go prone next to Bjorn.
Okay. By the time you get out there, he is back in his human form. It looked bad as a bear. It looks really bad as a man.
Oh,
Try not to look at the wounds. Look at the man.
All right.
That's my turn.
Gotcha. Cornell, you are hit with a lightning bolt that comes arcing out of one of the stalls nearest that open door.
I didn't see
Right.
any movement through the door.
He was invisible. That's a fort save? Fortitude?
Probably
a
reflex.
reflex. Yeah.
Reflex.
And he can reflex negate if he makes it.
Yeah, he's got evasion. Yeah. Probably not gonna though. We'll see. 25.
You take the full thing. $19 points of damage.
Whew.
Yeah.
That last one.
Could have been 48.
Okay.
So it comes sizzling, and what you see at the other end of it is a man in his 30s wearing a sweater and a scarf thrown jauntily around his neck. Looks like he's a skier type. Very pale skin, reddish eyes, thin lips. Looks like a pretty boy. And he's the one that just unleashed that on you. He is 20 feet away from you.
Okay.
Ooh. Time for a little intimidation.
Robin, roll that perception.
Thank you. Ooh, I don't want to blow these great rolls on this, but anyway, 19 plus 17, 36.
You see both the muzzle flash and the flash of sunlight on the scope. Either there's a second sniper or this one has relocated
Sure you would, yeah.
to the opposite side of the road,
Oh,
about
good.
20 feet in. So now he's on your left.
And
Still up in the
range.
rocks. You can't see him. You just saw that shot.
Does the road seem like it was going to actually still...
Road's going to go right between where he was and where he is.
Okay, but it's still probably the best choice. Hightail it.
You'd be slower if you got off the pavement.
120 more feet down then if it's my turn, yeah.
Yep. Now I've got you at 440.
Roger that. I'm literally the Air Force in a ground battle. Like, you know, just like, are you going to hit the effing target? You're coming. I mean, I'm coming around. Just stay cool. I'm coming danger close.
I'm coming.
Thank God we got an
You've been
ace on
breathing
you.
hard.
I got the stick down. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. Fourth turn, hasted.
Blanca, you and your invisibility spear ran and left the goat standing in the doorway. He did not run with you.
Yeah, let me see if he's still in range. Invisibility sphere. Where'd you go? There it is. No, 10-foot emanation.
Okay, so he's out of it now. He pivots, and Cornell, you see another arc of electricity go streaking by you to hit Mr. I wear a sweater and a scarf. 38 points of damage.
Whoa!
See how he does on his reflex. That ain't gonna get it. He gets cooked with the whole thing for 38.
That's for a mage.
Sizzling.
Yeah.
And he did. How much did he do to you, Cornell?
19.
So a quarter of that is
Scald, right?
4
Right.
for Scald.
4.75, John.
Thanks.
Always make
Cornell,
calculate.
you don't know where the lightning came from, but it hits this guy, Mr. Sweater, blows him against the wall, and he drops from sight. And you hear a voice behind you. I always hated you, you little fairy.
The sweater vest.
Yeah.
Sweater vest.
Danny, you see something really interesting.
Oh,
Besides that,
I can
Another
only-
later, Mr. Laterhosen, this one holding a pistol, was running up the west side of the milking barn, spent an action climbing over the fence, and his next action takes him about 25 feet away from the milking barn. He's right at the edge of the barnyard, and he is right out in the open.
So I don't see Tomahawk Man. I see Passenger.
So
And
you see the guy with the tomahawk creeping through the cow pen. You shot him twice. This guy looks like it's probably his partner with a pistol, comes running out into the open. You are only 50 feet away from the passenger in the van.
And he's also hurting.
These are just things that you've observed just because it's happening right in front of you.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm still focused on I don't have to burn an extra round to target the guy with the tomahawk.
All right. The guy with the tomahawk runs the rest of the way through the cow pen, spends an action climbing over, and then his last move running. Let's get Mr. The guy that you wounded inside runs at an angle behind the garage that you cannot see him.
The tomahawk guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was him.
Unless you can.
oh, thank you. I silenced that.
So if Bjorn is at a -2, he slips one, correct?
You can roll to stabilize him though.
Well, you stop at 0 as far as your hit points go, and you are wounded. You are wounded 2. If you don't make your stabilize, you're wounded 3.
Or dying.
Dying 3.
Okay,
Yes.
are you talking about like a self-stabilization?
You get a check every round to stabilize. If you don't stabilize, you drop 1. Yeah.
All right, so he would have been, regardless of how much damage he took, he would have been at a 0 last time.
Mhm.
He's
Now
at
he has
0 hit points, but because a crit took him down, he's at dying 2.
Dying too.
Okay, so what is he rolling to stabilize?
It's a flat check.
Like
Was it a
15 or
DC
16.
15?
I don't
No, that's
remember.
for stopping
think
your own
it's-
bleed.
I think it's in a similar vein though.
I'll look it up. You're just rolling, right?
Conditions. Dying.
It's a match.
Oh,
I
Doesn't
think
matter
he's
then. He's
stabilized.
stable. He's stable. Yeah.
Okay, so he's
That's
at 0 and stable.
Well, he's dying too.
Well, he's dying too, but he's not
He's
slipping any
he's
further.
now wounded 2.
yes. Wounded too.
Wounded
And-
2.
And
0
stricken.
points.
And
Oh,
stricken.
And stricken.
Okay. You guys are gonna have to keep me straight on all that. I want to keep the flow going.
Right.
All right. 13. The passenger in the vehicle. Let's see if he can see you, Banny. he leans out with a handgun and fires at you. He is
It's probably 60 feet,
50.
50.
Yep.
20 feet is a range increment for pistol. What is it?
The automatic 1934 is a 35, so he's in the second range.
Okay, so -2. -2, and I'm also prone. What does prone give me? Is that -2 or +2 AC or what?
I don't know.
I've got a whole bunch of people who could probably answer that. Let me check it real quick.
I'm surprised nobody
go ahead.
just answered your question.
I know. Usually I say something stupid and everybody goes, "No, it's
because these guys are surfing porn while we're playing."
You know, that's.
Are you talking about the hive mind watching? No, I guess not.
Does prone give you any extra cover?
Yeah.
Yes, it gives you a +1 AC versus a ranged attack.
Okay, so I'm at +3, and I'm 26.
First pistol shot.
Honestly, I just didn't really quite hear what Eric was saying because it was just like a rolling thing, and I was waiting for him to ask a question.
Oh,
I know.
Stop talking.
I'm looking for stabilized rules. I'm like, I'm not listening.
First shot was a 19. So the bullet punches into the side of the farmhouse. He squeezes off the second shot. 15 minus 5 is 10, 20. That one pumps into the farmhouse, and then his last action, he ducks down out of sight.
Okay. These are the same paper-thin walls as we experienced in our van, correct?
Yeah. The walls of the farmhouse?
The walls of the van.
Oh, yeah, it's the same van.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see how that works for him.
But they didn't pull over to rest their engine.
Yeah, so it's smoking. That thing has got it. I can imagine the stench. Okay, never mind. I'm good at this. I take care of my things. We're going to get our full deposit back, almost.
What you hear behind you, you hear running boots, you hear a crash of splintered wood, and then you hear a woman scream inside the farmhouse.
Oh, damn it. These evil sons of bitches.
Roll a percentage.
Uh, 26.
You hear.
Oh no! Oh no! That's a suppressed weapon.
He's got 2 shots. He had to break through the door, run in, break through the door. Oh my gosh.
Do you guys happen to know off the top of your head what the hit points are for just an average Joe on the street?
It's going to be less than
10 to 12 probably.
Yeah.
Base human is like 10, so 10 to 12.
Actually, human is 8. Human is a D8.
So yeah, 8 to 12 max, if I had to guess.
Okay. And we are back to the top of the round. Banny.
Oh, with that, I can't let that happen. I am on my feet. I've left the bighorn on the ground here. I bolt back and into the house.
So that's 2 actions.
And look, what do I see when I get in there?
What you see is the door has been blown to the side. As you come around the house, there's a lederhosen guy standing there. It looks like he was the one that broke open the door. And he has a tomahawk in his hands. As you come up on him, the screaming is going on inside the kitchen. You have just a flurry of movement. You see somebody wearing a feathered hat. You see blood on the kitchen wall. You hear Olga, the girl, screaming. You hear Inga screaming. And you see the guy with the feathered hat is standing there with his pistol extended as he stands in the kitchen. You've got one action left. And you are right next to the guy with the Tommy gun.
I am going to charge the guy with the Tommy gun. I'm going to grapple with him.
Okay.
Worst decision ever.
Probably.
I'm gonna.
Remember the last guy who charged the guy with a Tommy gun?
Wasn't that?
No. He. Okay, I got an 11. It's an athletics check. That's a 22.
And what are you going up against?
I'm
The
basically
other guy's athletics DC, which is his athletics plus 10.
Okay. $17. What did you get?
22.
You are grappled.
So now
You are held.
he's now I'm held and he's held.
And that's it.
And I say, Diedrich, protect your family. He's a big guy. He can handle himself, right?
Oof, that is a pretty shabby initiative. Okay. And Banny's done.
The sleeper has awoken. Awakened. Sorry.
Man, everybody should have been sitting in the basement. Yeti protocol needs to be more improved.
The only people you said Yeti protocol to was the 6-year-old and the 7-year-old.
But they didn't come running in saying Yeti, Yeti, Yeti.
They know
No,
that
those two are
Yetis
down in the basement. The rest of the family is still upstairs.
Yeah, they ran right by them.
They went into the root cellar. That's a separate entrance.
Yeah, separate entrance. Oh, damn.
All right.
Didn't think about that.
That. Blanca.
Look at Bjorn. What's his situation? Is he stable?
He's stable. His breathing is very shallow. His pulse is high, but it looks like the bleeding has started to coagulate around his head. You don't see any skull fragments or anything like that, so it could have just been scalp and impact. He's got a thick head. Actually, the bear skull is pretty thick.
Now he gets to have a steel plate.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, he looks stable. I'm looking for maybe a place to evacuate him to. Check my right towards the milk shed. Anything over there?
Yeah, there's a guy with a pistol running, about to run into the farmyard, the barnyard, from the milk shed direction. You and Bjorn are still only 20 feet away from the entrance to the blue bar. And that is actually the closest building or structure to you. But you do see the guy with the pistol.
He's not a threat from there, but he could be a threat very soon. Nothing else that direction?
Nope, not that you can see.
There's still motion inside of the red van, correct?
Well, you saw the guy shooting toward Banny, and then he ducked down. but you can't see what's going on over at the farmhouse. It's on the other side of the red minivan.
All right. Reach into my haversack, my satchel, whatever. Grab a grenade and toss it into the front seat of the van.
With the pin still in it?
Oh, go through the procedure.
You pull the grenade, you pull it, let the spoon fly, and you toss it. So it'll go off on your turn, next turn?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm guessing an action to draw it, an action to throw it. We'll just see how accurate it is. Holy shit, she's got an arm on.
I think we've always gone arming and throwing as the same action, did we not?
That's yes.
I didn't have it handy. I had to pull it out of a sack. So,
Yeah.
No, I mean pulling the pin
yeah.
and throwing it.
So I'm going to say an action to pull it from my bag, one to throw, and I rolled an 18 on placement plus what are we using? Athletics for that?
It's a ranged attack.
Ranged attack. That would be Blanca. Where are you hiding?
Blanca's run away from this fight. She's like, nah, I'm out here.
I know. Like,
Is it 12 plus 1? Like 13?
So that's a 30 for her.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Where did you want to put it?
In his lap. Well, no.
Where it
In
lands.
its pocket.
It'll land off his lap, roll, and just go under the seat. Or anyway, so I've got one action left. Grab Bjorn's feet and start dragging him towards the barn, the blue barn.
Wow.
What's your strength?
It's dragging. She can drag 4 times her weight.
It's a 12. I'm a +1.
He's like 300 and
So-
something pounds.
He's wearing like partial plate and an arm.
Can I move him 5
compression.
feet?
Can I
Maybe.
move him 5 feet?
Yep. You can
Earl,
pull him 5
that's
feet toward the entrance to the barn.
I roll a 17.
Okay. You're dragging. Are you dragging him by his feet or by his
Yep.
wrists?
By his feet.
Okay. Make sure you keep his head closest to the explosion.
That's the same.
It'll cauterize the wound. It'll cauterize. It's good.
I do not blame Robin for not grasping quick tactical decisions. This is heroic shit. This is like Silver Star kind of stuff. All right. And Blanca is done. And that guy is also done. And then we
Mark
have
off a grenade.
Robin.
The F-16 is currently moving at a velocity of 120 feet per second and will continue on that trajectory.
You've now closed to 320 feet.
2 more rounds.
That's my 5th. Yeah, I know, right? That's my 5th as hasted.
I just don't roll a 1 as soon as you get the gun on him.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I literally thought through that scenario since I have nothing else to do. I'm like, I will spend a hero point.
All the hero points on that one.
Nothing else to perceive, is there, John? I mean, like, I kind of know where the muzzle flash is.
Kind of, yeah. There's really all you're seeing is. I'll let you know if you see a Yeti. Right now, you're just focused in on those rocks.
Storm will come in for that, right, John? That's like based on past experience. Yeah.
And based on our conversation with the farms people, a fog rolls in, a storm, Yeti show up. They eat sheep usually.
Then they're out. But we
It's the
shoot-
movie The Fog.
Pretty much.
They're friendly Yeti. They're hungry for sheep. Mutton.
That's right.
And the occasional Robin.
Mmm.
Looks tough.
Jabberwocky said you tasty.
But I want something to chew on. Just a little.
Danny ever share the fact that like it's spoken Aklo?
Yeah, it was. We talked about it. We talked
Cool.
about it in our little
Breakfast.
bar takeover. We took over the bar for a bit.
Okay.
The goat mage turns back around, gestures at the barnyard, and suddenly between the doors of the blue barn and the door of the farmhouse, there is a stone wall about 40 feet high that now towers right up atop the edge of the big barn. It's higher than the farmhouse, and he's created this barrier between wherever that shooter might be and what's going on in the barnyard.
Oh,
Better than a smoke grenade.
It also shields Blanca and Bjorn, because Blanca, you heroically dragged him right out into the field of fire for the sniper.
Yeah.
I
It
think
wasn't tactical,
you.
it was emotional.
I think you skipped Cornell.
No, Cornell's at 18.
Well, I think you skipped him last round, is what I'm saying.
Oh, no shit.
'cause, yeah, after the goat mage is going again, and Cornell's
Oh, yeah,
got
right.
fried.
I did skip you. You just watched Mr. Sweater and Scarf get fried. So
Yeah.
I'll give you two turns.
There's no other perceptible threats. I would move to the front of the barn and help Blanca drag Bjorn in. One move there, maybe 2 moves there. Probably 2 moves there. That's probably my
2
first
moves
round.
to get to her, and then you can start aiding her and dragging him back for 1 round. And then for your second action, if you wanted, you can pull him fully into the blue bar.
I'll kind of hoarse whisper to Cornell. There's a man with a pistol by the milk shed.
And you'll still have 2 actions left, Cornell.
If she tells me that, I'm gonna ask, do you have him?
I can take him next round if you can get Bjorn to safety.
Okay, I'll get Bjorn in, and I'll muscle Bjorn into the barn.
Okay. You muscle him into the barn. You're caught up now. The goat throws his wall of stone. The guy with the pistol runs up on you, Blanca, until he's 10 feet away and fires his suppressed handgun at you.
He can't see her. She's actually still invisible.
Is she still invisible?
I think when I threw the grenade, that was an
Oh, that's an offensive
Yes.
action. Never mind. Yes, you're right. You're right.
Good call.
Like firing a flare, apparently.
Mhm.
You shoot the sky, and guess
18.
Well,
Does that bullet sail past you?
it does.
Zoom.
Keep hanging there by both thumbs.
what? Just hang in there.
And
How close
There's-
is he? How close is he to me?
10 feet away.
Oh, you just fucked up.
So did you say that Bjorn could use his hero point
To get 1 hit point.
He can
to
get a hit
bring
point.
himself back to 1 hit point?
Right. It's
I
true.
think he's going to do that.
Oh man.
He's stricken, so he's minus 10 foot on his movement. And what does wounded 1 do? It just really affects how quickly you go back to dying.
Well,
Something
he's
higher.
he's wounded too because he was dying too. So if he goes to dying again, he'll be dying 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even
Dying
though he's
4
got
is
1
death.
hit point,
Yeah.
he's still got dying too.
He's got wounded too.
Wounded 2.
Wounded 2.
Wounded 2.
Wounded 2, no longer dying, 1 hit point.
Does not want to get hit by anything.
No.
Right.
He is
Yeah.
fragile.
Yeah.
He's a kitten. He's a
He's
kitten.
a kitten.
He can barely get the flask out of his jacket.
Ken, Robin used battle medicine on Blanca, not him, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Completely right.
Okay.
He hasn't been first aided at all.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
From inside the farmhouse, Banny, you hear the double blast of a shotgun.
Okay.
That's a match.
It's probably. Oh, really?
Dietrich.
Mr. Stut, I presume?
And that's a 19.
Oh, yeah.
So we have the
Let's,
critical on the hit.
Let's offer him a job.
Well,
Mr. Stut, you've been hired.
if it was his wife who got shot as the first,
Oh, God.
this is like vengeance.
Yeah.
Vengeance.
Is that bad boy?
Mm.
Stuttgart?
Dietrich.
Vindicator. What's the damage on a Vindicator?
Oh, it's
Let's see. Vindicator. Vindicator is a D10.
10. Forceful. If he did a crit, that he's gonna knock that
Forceful is if you do a second attack.
down. Well, he did 2 rounds, so he's
Right, so that second attack is going to have additional damage, I think, if I remember forceful. Yeah, the second attack gains damage equal to the number of weapon dice.
I'm sorry, say that again?
The second attack gains damage equal to the number of weapon dice, which it should probably only be a 1, but
Right.
depending on if he critted.
Well, the first one was a crit. The second one, it's going to be a D10 plus 1. Am I understanding that correctly?
yes. Plus his proficiency, which will be another 1. Assuming he's trained in his shotgun.
I would hope so, yeah.
Yeah, I've had to put down a few sheep. A few sheep have gone down.
I've taken out a few sheep.
I've
Little
had to.
quail,
They break a leg, and I have to shoot them in the head.
I have to take him down.
Have to put them down.
I have to put them down. That's what we
for
do
their
here.
own good.
You hear a man scream from somewhere. And then we are back at the top of the order with Banny.
So the guy could have tried to wrestle away from me. The guy with the Tommy gun.
Throw down, man. Throw down.
So he would have to break my. He would have to break away with a 21, I guess, because
Yeah,
that's.
I forgot to do those two guys.
Do
He would
this,
absolutely
guys.
try.
Well, you have a lot of options when you're just grabbed because you're grabbed, not held. That's the
You're
right
grabbed,
conditions, right?
you're not
Restrained.
restrained,
Grabbed, not
yeah.
restrained.
So does that
So
take an
could-
extra action to restrain him?
Yes.
Oh, crap.
You have to make another successful grapple check to restrain him.
So
Right now, you just have a hold of him, and he can't move away. But he can do whatever he wants other than move.
So he can swing the Tommy gun into
He can
Banny's.
fire the
stomach.
Tommy gun.
That is what he will do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gosh, I gotta ma- there's
Grapple,
a-
grapple is real.
Is there any minus? Because there's like
I thought I was in a
Wrestling?
tussle with him, and therefore keeping him
I just know
occupied.
that when I was control.
You could have done a disarm, which would give him a -2 on
Ah.
a success, or if you critically succeed, you disarm him.
Yeah,
But just a standard grapple is just a grab, which gives him flat-footed and immobilized.
Can I retcon that? Because that was my intent, was to wrestle the gun away from him. but to hold him, I was trying to
You were trying to
make
hold
it.
him. You got two different
I was
things.
trying to
So
get.
you were trying to do a disarm.
I was trying to do well. I wanted to get the gun away from him. So yes, I wanted
That
to
would
do
be
a
a
disarm.
disarm.
I wanted to
So
hold him so that
you
he
succeeded,
could not.
You succeeded on your athletics check, which means he's at a -2 to attack.
There you go.
We can do
Do you
that.
have a hero point to spend?
I
Uh-oh.
definitely do, but man, I gotta
For-
save it. I gotta save it because this is. I got 2 guys and I am
Oh,
not.
you're gonna
good.
say I'll let you retcon
It's
it.
it's
but
a,
you're
it
gonna
is
cost
it is
you a
the
hero
it
point,
is the
right?
same check, John. Like it is athletics versus athletics.
Gotcha.
And I did
So
actually.
I don't know.
We just don't know the rules well enough to be able to, at that moment, say, I'm trying to get the gun, wrestle it away from him.
I didn't want him to fire. I wanted to hold the gun. I wanted to get it away, or I wanted to make it so he couldn't fire inside of the house.
So
That was
a grapple is trying to hold somebody in place and then eventually restrain them. A disarm is to grab a weapon, which disrupts their attack ability, and then eventually pull it away from them.
You can decide if you want to do a -2 or nothing.
So, what would he have to do to break away from his?
Well,
grip?
if when
If he
I'm doing
wants
a disarm, he could just shoot with the disarm, even, but it would be at a -2. If he wanted to break away and move away from me, then it doesn't matter.
Well, you have to decide whether Bonnie did a disarm
or a grapple. And
if he did
I
a
would
grapple,
say disarm.
he can fire without penalty, but he has to make a athletics or an escape check.
He's gonna take the -2.
Okay.
Then he can.
His Tommy gun is inches away from you.
Yeah.
Then he can also move without penalty. There's no check to do anything. He's just at a -2 to fire.
He's holding a machine gun in Banny's stomach. He's gonna stand his ground.
But keep in mind, he could fire even if he's grabbed.
Right.
Which would actually be still a.
And this was a pathetic roll.
Oh, that's good to know. After.
16 minus 2 is a 14.
Okay.
So,
he could have done either, or then okay.
He misses you,
Yes.
and he squeezes the trigger again.
Okay.
You probably should have attacked your space with more bullets, but I didn't call that. So 13, 21 minus. He fires twice, and the bullets go into the dirt.
Oh,
He was trying to conserve ammo for the real point,
Inside, there's another.
Oh.
Inga's dead.
Yeah. Yes. And kids are starting to drop now.
Why would you shoot at the kids? Witnesses?
Crit.
Oh God. So on a lighter note, so in the castle of the vampire bitch, sorry, I can't remember her name. Cornell. Thank you, the Blood Countess. So Cornell reached out and like at this moment, it was like the wrong thing to do, but it was just like emotional reaction. One of the assistants of the Blood Countess, came out to attack. So he grappled her. And that resulted in basically her just biting him like she thought that she was a vampire. It's like, oh!
I love it.
Which makes sense, right? He's trying to be kind of like, you're a woman who's just like an assistant. Stop. Ow!
We just wanted to pull it back and just. Okay, she stopped moving. And he decided to intercede, and I'm like, what is he doing?
Cornell kept checking his canines for like a month after that still.
Nothing. Huh. Okay.
All right, we are back to the top of the order with Banny.
Okay. Banny is going to
own this.
He is going to take he's going to.
And you can almost be sure that I have a Tommy gun in your stomach is not going to miss anything next time.
Yeah.
Disarm his ass and shoot him.
Yeah.
He is at a -2 if you try to disarm him again.
Yeah. I'm going to
Or you
not
could just shoot him and kill him.
I'm gonna knock the thing out of his, or I'm gonna attempt to knock it out of his hand.
You're disarming.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Disarm.
mark him as prey first. Then I'm gonna
good idea.
disarm.
Does that give you a bonus
Plus
don't
2
think-
circumstances, I think, against the hunted prey.
on any check?
It's
That's
like
really
not
good.
for attacks though.
Well, yeah, but this is.
It's not for
I don't know.
attacks. You're right. It's not for attacks though.
Disarm is disarm. Yeah. Anyway, we're just gonna go with what we've got.
Just do your thing.
Now,
You
does
do
he
you.
oppose with athletics? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
It's against his athletics DC. Yeah.
And I just did a 25 for the athletics DC. If it doesn't cut it out of his hand, it still knocks it away from me for a second. I have already got him marked. I quick draw on the Derringer, and I fire both barrels into his face.
And oh, that's cool. Mike also pointed out something so smart too, right? Because he actually had a -2. Is that right?
That's correct.
Would that
He had
apply
a-
against his DC?
And an
Yes.
additional. Oh.
That's cool.
Okay,
Maybe that will do
26.
the difference.
26, but it 26 versus 24 on disarm.
Athletics is strength, yes.
Yeah, it's strength, and then whatever his
Whatever
bonus
trained
is, you'll add
athletics.
10, and that's his DC.
Oh, I didn't read that. If you hunt your prey, you got a no penalty on the second range increment.
Oh,
Hmm.
damn. Well, doesn't matter. I might have gotten a crit on that guy who's in the.
So we don't add 10 to the skills.
For DCs, yes, you do.
Yeah.
So athletics is
So it'll be
If it's
his
trained-
key modifier, his proficiency plus 10. So
And
if
there's your
he's roughly our level, and he's trained in athletics, and he's got a medium strength, I mean, you should be looking at
Like a
20,
I'm
20
22.
to
I'm
20
at, no,
to
yeah,
26.
I'm
is-
at a 21 myself. And
two.
yeah.
Oh,
No.
naturally, right. But you rolled well.
Did we say dexterity or it's strength?
It's strength.
It's strength based for athletics.
Well, so athletics, I have an 11 athletics, so that gives me a 21 with the plus.
And
10.
he's got a 21.
Wait, you're not an expert at athletics? Robin can kick your
No.
ass? What?
No, 26. No,
Okay.
you can pretend.
Are you 26 or 21?
I'm at 26. I
Then you
if I
do
was
disarm him.
You get it. You get another success,
Right.
Which still doesn't let you pull the weapon out of his hand.
Yeah.
But it was already. So what's the
do
next
I
effect?
do I get a
He gets
just-
another -2 on the next round.
It's just
So it's
it's
making
just
-4?
it's making it easier for I
It
can
doesn't stack.
dodge easier from him.
Okay.
That's
So it's just
my
another
intent.
-2.
I'm just knocking it away from me. So
That's your first action.
That's my first action. Second, hunt prey is my first. Second action is try and disarm. Third action is pull out the Derringer and drop both hammers.
Might as well.
Okay.
First one is a 29.
Do you roll them separately, or do you roll them together like you do with the Red Jacked?
If it's the Rev Jacked, it's 29 and then -2 total.
Oh.
Yeah,
So 27.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
And that's with.
27
So you're not at a -4 or -10.
Rev
because
Jacked.
it's later actions.
Yeah, there most of them that allow you to
Disarm is a attack. John's right. That's an attack. So you're at a penalty for your
take
Derringer.
-5. Or no, -4 because it's an
It's
agile weapon.
agile.
Okay.
So
Instead of a 20,
Except for
25.
no, that's not how that
29?
works. You're at a -5 because your disarm is at a -5.
Oh. Damn, why did I do that first? 25.
thought you had a 30.
I had a
29.
I had a 29.
Yeah.
24.
So you got a 24. You
And it's
still
a-
hit him.
Oh, okay.
You hit him.
Good God.
Do your hunt prey damage and the striking. Oh, and there's no striking rune. Never mind. Just do your Derringer.
No, the Derringer does have a striking rune. It's
Derringer has one too? Okay, Robin's pissed.
Are you okay, Keith?
No, I told you, Ken, that we really need to get you a striking rune because I
Yeah.
took your Cornell has 2 striking runes as well. on 2 different weapons.
If Bjorn
I
has a
told
wounded
you,
kitten,
like,
you
I
wanna
kind
know
of
why
feel
he doesn't
bad
have one on
that
his
that
axe.
happened, but I thought you already had one.
When I come up on
I
this,
thought you had one. I'm sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. I've had last light since 4th level. I shouldn't complain. When I come up right behind like the sniper and like ping.
After this mission, you will have a striking rune. I promise. You can
I
have one of
promise.
mine.
If you come through this mission.
If you come through this mission, you will have a striking rune. But I also just wanted to, point out Keith's reaction to Bounty actually hitting with both barrels. Like, I don't know if anybody else saw that. His yeah, I saw you, Keith. I saw you.
It's pretty unusual.
It's pretty amazing.
Amazing.
He had to channel his inner Bjorn.
Okay, 10, 11, 15, 24. And then is it, do I get a +4 for each?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, that thing is
Are you doing a
hot.
hunted shot where it's all
32.
combined damage? No.
32. It's
Oof.
it's not a hunted shot. It's
But it gets to
it's
act like it?
basically a rev jacked double barrel pull. Pulls both barrels at the same time.
Does it get to hit as one hit, right?
It doesn't hit as one hit.
Oh,
It
okay.
hits as 2 separate hits. But
This is the
Derringer,
Derringer you got from Satchmo.
yes.
So that was supposed to be a Toro.
It uses. Oh, what's that?
Is that a retcon?
Wait, it's supposed to be a Toro, the Derringer with the.
Yeah.
Damn. What?
Oh, wait. But I thought it
Oh, but
just
it is only those
Not-
2
the,
shots.
the weapon's not a Toro. It's chambered for the same.
the
ammo as
same.
a Toro.
So it uses D12 or D10. I thought it was D10.
What does
Well,
the Toro use?
Toro uses like a D10.
I
but
think it's a D10.
if we're doing like Derringers equivalent to what Derringers are in relation to like the other pocket pistols, it should
It
be
would
like
be
a
like
D6
a D8 or D6. Okay.
Now, I wrote it as a Toro. It was supposed to be a significant weapon.
The thing is, it uses 45 caliber rounds, and isn't there a kickback or something crazy that goes along with the?
It does damage to you.
Yeah, it's like soft damage or something like that, but it kicks like a mule.
That's what Bjorn has on his Yeti.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, however we want to do this, because I rolled a 10 and a 1, and it's all the other dice that did the actual, basically.
That's fine. It was more, I didn't make it
23.
clear enough, so
Or 13.
we will carry on. You hit him with both barrels.
Yeah.
He winces, starts to fold. Doesn't lose his feet yet, though.
Yeah, 32 points of damage to him.
Wow.
Got it.
Damn. As the combined damage.
Yeah, with the 2 rounds. And we can absolutely adjust this later, Mike.
No, I don't want to step on anything that John has written, but if we do include a Derringer in one of the future books, it'll be designed after a pocket pistol.
Yeah,
but keep your Derringer as it is. Keep what John gave you, because it is a specialty weapon.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Canon.
Yeah, it's John Campbell canon.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a one-off weapon. It's not the run of the mill that you go to the store and buy. Keep your weapon as John gave it to you. 100%.
Yeah. And if
How many actions would it take to run your move, open a car door, and start the engine? Is starting the engine
Well, I mean, like, how far is the distance?
So the starting engine is usually a manipulate if you have the keys and you can just.
So does that count as an action?
That's a
Manipulate, sure.
Okay, got it. That's fair.
Mike, were you giving us like a level degree of third on the?
Oh no.
Yeah.
So I was counting actions, and then I was down to that third
Yeah.
action. Like, yeah, that
Yeah.
is a third action.
Move. Yeah. Move. Open the
Boom,
door.
boom,
Get
boom.
in.
And then we were talking about
And
the third.
yeah, the get in and start the car. You can start the car, but you can't go anywhere just yet.
Got it. Okay. Blanca.
The man with the pistol is 10 feet away.
Yep.
My grenade should be cooking off right about now.
Indeed it is.
That's, I think, a reflex save for the guy in the vehicle.
You know, we've got to fix some of that. Like when they're in close proximity. Anyway, 3d6.
Well, it depends on his save.
Yeah.
Blanca lights flaming Chinaman and steps away.
I don't think that's going to get. That's a reflex save, right?
Yeah, that goes against what DC? It goes against my attack roll?
Well, let me scroll
It's
up.
just
to
a grenade going
On
off.
page 56.
It's what?
Saving throw. I think a throw grenade result. So I rolled good. I rolled like a 28 or a 30, wasn't it?
29. I think it was.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
think it was
was-
29. It was really good.
What was his save?
He ends up with a 21.
So it's just a regular success. He takes 2d6 damage.
2d6.
Yep.
I don't think these have reflex saves. Am I missing something?
Down there under grenades on page 56. Critical
Oh,
success.
56.
Yeah, success, failure, critical failure. So he had a regular success. So he takes 7 points of damage.
No, he's got a failure, regular failure.
Oh, failure?
Yeah, failure.
46.
46.
And he slowed one.
Let me grab 2 more.
Yeah, I feel like grenades are one of those.
Well, we have to balance it with the alchemist. So
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that was a tough thing that we had to come to terms with.
15 points of damage from that, and he slowed 1.
Would you buff the damage, Eric? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
This
well,
was the passenger in the red minivan.
yeah. Situational.
Okay. He doesn't get out, but one of his arms does.
I mean, let's be clear.
Flies all the way to slap against that stone wall and just slide down the side.
Yeah. I mean, 15 points of damage would make any NPC who's level 1 like history.
Yeah.
Well, he's already taken some damage, so he's not fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, sure,
they're not-
sure.
They're
But
not
in
getting
terms
a
of grenades,
deposit
like,
back in that minivan.
Yeah. Okay, so that was my action from last round finally taking effect.
Yep. Now you got a guy with a pistol right in front of you, and he looks healthy.
10 feet away, you said?
Yep.
Hubris.
You don't know the meaning of the word.
What does that mean?
Walk up to him so that we are toe to toe and light him up with a lightning bolt.
Does it help to be that close?
No,
I know.
it makes no difference at all. I'm just gonna. It's my version of intimidate.
There you go.
This
I'm gonna
little.
put a finger on the nozzle of his gun and shoot a lightning bolt through it up his arm.
So if you did know the meaning of hubris, if he's a fighter, you'd be
I
in
don't-
real trouble right now.
I will.
It's true.
Well, I'm not moving out of his plane. I'm moving into it, so
Yeah, but you're doing a spell
I don't
and
care.
attack.
I don't care. Shut up.
That's the meaning of hubris right there.
Yes, exactly. Illustration of Blanca.
He needs a reflex save.
Love it. Love it.
He rolls a 1 and gets an 8 total.
Oh, that's so good. This is gonna hurt so bad.
So that's a
Critical
critical
fail.
fail.
Yeah, he's.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it doesn't matter with it, but he's definitely going to feel like a crispy chicken after this one.
I hope so. Guys, who come through this, we're gonna like take
Oh,
out a
it, no,
quarter
no,
of Echelon,
it
maybe.
matters. It matters, Keith, because it's a basic reflex. So if he critically fails, he takes double damage.
So, okay.
Nice.
21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31.
31.
Doubled.
Doubled?
62.
Oh, the 31 wasn't the doubled number?
No.
It's
No.
an odd number. It couldn't be.
Look at you, hubris.
You do 62, and he does like a total Looney Tunes. You see his skeleton for a moment. He pops up off the ground and collapses.
I got to do some math here because that didn't come without a price.
No, it didn't.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. 31 even quartered is not fun.
Do you
Seven,
take the
eight.
31 or do you take? You take the 31.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if he. Yeah, you take the 31. if
It's
you're
more
reserve.
just the way he absorbed it as opposed
Yeah.
to the way
Yeah,
she
he stepped into it.
I take 7. That's
Okay.
And
That was
you-
rich.
and
Let's
you
just enjoy
burn
it for a
man
minute.
alive.
That was Bjorn times at least 1.5 in a
Yeah.
moment. With
Well,
extra hubris.
You just got some street cred from the goat mage.
That's like, dude.
Can I grab the pistol before it hits the ground?
You put your hand on it.
Do you have a acrobatics?
Sure, she does. She's a wiry little minx.
No, I don't. She chose athletics over acrobatics.
Well, if you land a 18, 19, or 20 natch, then you can pull it off.
5.
You reach
She
for it.
swipes the air.
We'll call it a mic drop.
That's right.
Yeah, Mike.
Yes.
That was a
Oh, that's
heightened
good.
lightning bolt. So I was memorized at 5th level.
Holy shit.
Hate to say it, but isn't that a little warm right now?
So that was 60-12 that you rolled.
I was 5d12.
I mean, it was sparking a little. I mean, was it really that hot? It traveled through
That
him
should- that
down to the
shoulda-
ground.
That should have been a 60-12 if you memorized at 5th level.
Did I miss a number?
Yeah.
No.
You sure did.
No.
So it wasn't 31 or 62. Roll another d12 for us. Just out of
No, you better
curiosity.
not because you're going to
Come on.
hurt. Okay.
So I'm at 8.
He's more dead.
But I'm sizzling. You can see little heat waves coming off of Blanca's head. All that makeup that she put on this morning's cooked off.
Hair's rising just a little bit from the static electricity.
Yeah.
Hair standing out a little bit. Yeah.
Robin, do you close the distance to 200 feet?
Jawohl.
You'd be really stupid if you stopped running at this point, I think.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Because either which way you go, it's really just going to be a very long way.
You need to make a perception.
Don't feel
You're
bad.
only
Ken.
looking for a 20.
Don't feel bad, Ken. I haven't done much this combat either.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. I would say the F-16 is now almost, but just give me just another 12 seconds. Just another 12 seconds, please. Too much bourbon, making sure. 33.
Oh, yeah, very clearly you see a man break cover, run 20 feet to the blue minivan, yank open the door, jump into the passenger seat with his rifle.
I'm sorry. When did that take place?
On his action.
Which was before me.
It was before you.
That's fair. That's fair.
You see that he is in a gray field jacket, gray trousers, bloused into boots, and he has a soft cap that you are very familiar with from the Clovian armed forces.
I am going to reduce my move by exactly 35 feet, John.
Okay.
So I am not 200 feet away, but 235 feet.
Gotcha.
He is now marked as hunted prey.
Okay. That's your action. Gotcha.
He's in the passenger side.
No, he's in the driver's side.
Oh, I heard passenger wrong. Sorry. Okay.
Well, I mean, was he prone firing?
No,
Okay.
no, I just had him up in
Cover.
the box. I don't know enough about the rules to make him prone.
It's a free action, but getting up isn't.
I just looked up brace just
Yeah.
for this guy.
Brace and prone are basically the same.
No, you
Okay,
stack them.
I got-
Those stack.
Those stack.
Oh,
Oh, that's
do they?
right. That's oh my gosh.
Those stack.
I had a 30 on a guy then because I was on the ground.
You were prone?
Yeah, I was prone, and I was no, I didn't. I had to mark
gonna
him,
brace.
so I couldn't brace, but I was prone, shooting from a prone position. Never mind.
It's
Moving on.
you. We're gonna run through the order this last time, and then we'll call it.
Okay, it's my turn?
Yes.
So did the guy in front of me actually get a chance to shoot?
He did not.
You want to let him?
I do. I got Sony at 4. What the fuck? He shoots in the dirt again. Squeezes the trigger.
This is a new recruit, obviously.
10, 20. That's not going to get it, is it?
20's not. No, that would
And he
be.
squeezes off one more at a minus 10.
He's going to be out of rounds soon.
He's got a 50-round drum. He's only
And
doing single shots.
Oh, is he doing single shots? Oh, I thought he was
Yeah.
rattling in. Okay, never mind.
Now, if I was attacking your space, which I should have done the first time, but he's clearly a rookie, so he's just squeezing off individual bullets. You're holding him and dancing. How hard could it be to hit you? He's lucky he hasn't shot off his own toes.
See this? Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, that's
Can dance all day.
Now it's
slap in the face.
now
Slap.
it's your action. What are you gonna do, Banny?
Drop the Derringer, pull the Toro, and do the same thing. Is the guy who moved into the other room with the silenced pistol? Do I hear him anywhere? Is he?
You just heard the 3 puffs,
Yeah.
and you have not heard the shotgun go off again.
God damn it. That guy's the guy I should be focused on, but he's this guy. I am going to level the I'm already hunted. I am going to do the double shot. What is that? Hunted shot against this guy. So 2 rounds. That count as 1. First one is a 26. Second one
That's a hit.
is a 21.
And that is a miss.
Okay. And let's see what this first one looks like. And that is a D10 plus that plus that. Go. Oh, for fuck's sake. That 13 17.
You drop him.
Okay. That's one shot.
You have 1 action left, yes, because you did a hunt prey.
No, he was already hunted. I have 2. I'm going to run into the next room.
Well, you drew and fired, so you have 1 left.
A quick draw.
Oh.
Quick draw with the Toro.
Yeah. I got you.
Okay, so move into the next room. I'm looking for that guy.
All right, here's what you see when you burst into the kitchen. You see Inga and Olga cowering in a corner next to the stove. You see the gunman standing in the middle of the kitchen with his back to you, and you see blood all over the kitchen wall. There's a shotgun lying on the floor, and Dietrich Stutt is flat out on his back with a whole lot of bullet holes in him.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I shout to intimidate this guy.
You have 1 action.
I will have a minus 10 on that shot.
Gotcha.
I am going to get his attention so he's focused on me. If he's going to shoot somebody, he's going to shoot me. But I do an intimidate against him. Put down your gun! You're surrounded! Whatever.
By me!
By me! I'm surrounding you!
And I'm invisible. I swear.
There's 3 people!
You
Right
can't
here.
see me!
That's a 19. And I'm sure he's super intimidated.
I'm authorized by the government of the United Nations to hunt gophers.
I'm gonna kick your ass!
We represent the Lollipop Guild.
Shut up!
Guild.
Blanca,
At 19. Oh, jeez.
you just roasted this guy right in front of you. And you're feeling pretty good about it.
He's got a pistol, right? That's all
Yep.
he's got on him. There's still a guy in the truck.
He's
Oh
dead.
no.
He's
That
so
truck
dead.
blew up and so did the guy inside.
Oh, that's right. That's all done.
Oh, that's right. An arm came out.
Yeah.
Do they,
Yeah. Last time was a busy round for Blanca.
do they
It
get a
was.
Message for you.
do they get a perception for the shot that I just shot?
Oh, you're firing your unsilenced weapon, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The house is
Everybody
on
knows
fire.
there's some kind of gunfight going on inside the farmhouse.
Okay. I just went in there, and I think I went in there completely alone and without any sort of indication of things happening in there. So that just,
True.
Yep, I think that's pretty good bead on things.
I can't yell and shout every time I do something. It just doesn't
But
work.
you did just yell. You did say.
Yeah, that's right. I did yell. Oh,
Across
stop
the
in the name of the
barnyard,
government.
you hear a gunshot, and then you hear, "We've got you surrounded. Put down the gun."
Uh,
In a curiously banny way.
Cornell, is Bjorn stable?
Did he use his hero point?
He
No,
did. He's conscious.
He's
Okay.
conscious. I've got him.
Groggy.
I'm gonna look at him.
I'm gonna go look in on Banny. It sounds like he's got things under control, but he might need some backup.
Go. I'll be right behind you after I get Bjorn on his feet.
Instead of bothering to run that distance, I'm going to dimension door to the south door.
Damn.
Okay.
That's 2 actions. Look inside.
You look through the door and you see the living room and the stairs that go upstairs and the door to the opening to the left that you know goes to the kitchen.
No sign of Banny. Listen.
You hear women screaming and children screaming. Roll a perception.
20 even.
You see a couple of smaller kids hiding under furniture in the living room.
Motion for them to go past me, and I'll move in.
They can't see you because they're hunched into balls like this.
Okay.
Because this keeps the monsters away.
It does.
It
work.
does.
I heard Banny's voice from the yard. I followed it in. I don't know where to go, so I'm really keening my ears trying to figure out how to help him.
Do a perception.
Come on. 22.
Probably if you had dimension doored over to the kitchen door,
Mhm.
you'd be where you needed to be.
I've got a move of 25 left. I don't want to take gunfire unnecessarily, but I'm just going to start moving towards the kitchen.
Are you going to go through the living room or are you going to go around the house?
Go through the living room.
Okay. You spend your last action jerking open the door to the living room.
Okay.
I pictured you dimensional doored inside the house. Whoops, my bad.
I have to go where line of sight. So
That
Oh,
that back door was open. It was bashed open.
you got a dimension door through just line of sight?
It's got a range too.
up to 120 feet.
Robin,
So, dude just got into the truck, right?
Yep. and it is pointed away from you.
Oh, it's pointed away. Oh, I didn't know that. He got in the driver's side and it's pointed away. Damn it.
Because he pulled off to the right side of the road.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense. God damn it. I'm going to assume he's going to come down this way, though. I'm going to ready an action. Basically, assuming...
Keep in mind that the pass to Lupani is faced away from you.
Make a run for it, you think?
I just keep in mind the geography.
It's true. It's easier to keep running. For my last action tonight, John, I would like to run another 120 feet while I have my hunted prey. I'm basically the bionic woman, just running 120 more feet out.
You are
Shoot his tires out, Ken. Shoot his tires out.
You're 115 feet behind.
Target the tires and fire.
Blue minivan.
That's right. Put them in the broken condition, right? Yeah, actually, that's really smart. Anyway, I'm running. I'm 115 feet away before he does his next thing.
I doomed Robin to eternal sprinting.
It's worse than the Yellow Kingdom. It's like just constantly just running and running. Sprinting, really. I mean, really think this is actually good. This is like
your heart rate is like 160 and
she's gonna close so many rings on her watch.
But only if she has an Apple Watch. If she has a watch that I have, it's just steps. These are hard times.
Hard times.
Oh, God. We need to take somebody alive.
I know. Oh, I know.
Oh, I was actually wanted to take the dude that blasted me with a lightning bolt alive, but Goatman blasted him with a lightning bolt, so that wasn't an option.
The Emperor winning against the Emperor.
Here it comes.
Banny.
Go. Don't ask
You
questions.
are in the kitchen, and apparently
He doesn't
yelling,
like that.
"We've got you surrounded," turns the Echelon agent into a goat. It's the weirdest shit you've ever seen.
What?
I
didn't know you had that kind of power, did you?
Shoot that goat.
I've got my gun on the goat. I'm watching. Is it acting like a normal goat, or
That's
does it?
beautiful. That's
It
great.
starts chewing on the kitchen table leg.
You've got our prisoner.
I am so.
When you do that and look behind you, you see the goat mage standing about 15 feet away, lowering his arm.
Whoa! I haven't seen this guy yet. I haven't
That's
seen
true.
this guy
Oh,
before.
no shit. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
There's a monster behind you.
He just took out. I'm gonna have to do.
We'll figure out what Banny does next week. Whether he attacks the goat mage or not. And whether we'll also find out if Robin can run down a car.
Yeah. True.
It's.
I mean, does it accelerate like a Tesla?
It just.
on
Not
the
uphill. Not uphill, baby.
But
It does have to go uphill. It's going to be a real slow.
Well, he has to do the 20-point turn. The best part is that you're
if
still
he's
invisible. Yeah, if he's.
I know.
If he's leaving,
I'm trying to conserve the invisibility. I'm trying to conserve it.
Chill out. You've been outside already. Stop. Go. Stop.
Like even once I shoot like the freaking tire, immediately the invisibility's gone. So
Yeah.
Cornell, did you have any last actions before we wrap?
I did. I want to use battle medicine on Bjorn.
yeah.
Got it.
All right. Let's see. What is it?
Don't screw this up.
You got him surrounded, and he turns into a fucking goat. But you screw one goat.
That's a 16, but I feel like I can do better. And since this is the last minute, The literal last minute, I'm gonna use a hero point
There you
and
go.
re-roll it.
Now
I
that's
get the
when you use a
exact
hero point.
same roll, 100% the exact same roll.
Nice.
That's still a success. 2d8.
Still a success. So Bjorn gets a very impressive 9 hit points.
So now he has 10.
He can now.
Yes, I don't
he
like
can-
to brag about my medicine abilities, but
After you're done,
Actually,
Bjorn
9's
Bjorn
not bad. I
stands
mean, that's
up,
2d8. That's really good.
stretches, and gives Cornell a great big bear hug.
Oh, and he still
And then,
smells all
and then
musky.
whispers in your ear, my head really hurt.
It's still open.
you still look pretty. You still look pretty. Don't you worry about it. Let's just not find a mirror.
Going to
Yeah.
mess up my part.
Oh,
Got to collect some skull outside.
just add a new. So we have to change your image, your picture, and it's just gonna have a gash.
So
Mustard
Keith,
gas
this really,
scars, cranial impact.
you know,
He's a
Keith,
beauty.
you've done this for Blanca. It really is warranted to say optional. Like, where have you been injured?
Well, and I have this internal struggle of if you count every bullet hole that ever hits you, that's a lot. But if you
Yeah.
only count the ones that take you to dying, then it's a little easier to account for.
It sounds more like scarring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'm curious. So when I nearly died from poisoning,
Mhm.
where is my scar? Or do I just-
Inside. It's
Your
it's
vo-
Banny.
your-
It's all
your voice-
inside.
You've got a little bit of a rasp.
Deep emotional
Or
scar.
maybe there's like a nasal kind of.
Man, I need to start talking like this. Just burned right through my vocal cords. Stop! You're
Clint Eastwood.
surrounded. Yeah.
Who is still alive?
Still.
You
Clint
go
Eastwood
Clint
is so-
Eastwood, or you could go Bane.
I almost died from poison. Yeah, he doesn't pop like that, but yeah.
Why do you wear the beard, Bear Man? That was quite a night, fellas. That was a lot of fun.
That was good, John. That was really good.
Very, very fun. Very fun.
Very intense, very,
You know, Farmville.
yeah, lots of things going on.
Man.
I still can't believe we all missed that giant arrow in the top right of that map.
At least, so I can take a little bit of credit. Like, I'm the first one who apparently saw the arrow.
It's like
Yeah.
you're tracing it. It's like, yeah, it's a straight angle, and there's an arrow.
So do you mean like where the arrow is pointing off to the right? It says
Where's the
900
sniper?
feet?
He's sure not where that arrow's pointing at 900 feet away. Nope.
Total red herring right there, guys.
He's in the opposite corner.
No, that would be too obvious. That's why he actually is where the arrow is.
Hide in plain sight.
You can't believe he's doing it with the arrow and the distance. That's awesome.
I legit spent the entire combat Air Force style.
I mean, legit though, I didn't do anything either. I spent 4 rounds arguing with the goat mage. Like,
Well, you talked him into not incinerating everybody. That's good.
true.
yeah,
It's true.
yeah, I guess.
You know what? Banny actually had a really good run, even with some pathetic rolls in there. I
Pathetic. You did good damage once you
did-
knew what the rules were.
once I actually added in the fact that I have a striking rune on my bighorn. Yes,
Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't go to 0.
At a +4.
You didn't need to be rescued.
and
You
I
fell
went
off
in.
You fell off a bear and kept moving.
I ran
It's true.
into the farmhouse where there were 2 people, and usually that's just death for me. That is instantaneous.
Yeah, that goes under the make good choices.
It does sound like the 2 people that stuck you up in town as well. One with the Tommy gun, one with the pistol. This
Yeah.
is revenge.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good put. Good
Yeah,
put.
these are the same guys.
Oh.
Good call. Yeah. Robin's joy was giving Blanca 10 hit points that she was able to return into combat mode and like totally lit up the guy.
Yeah, she barbecued him.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
that
So what was
Echelon
the
mage
actual
was pretty
damage, Keith?
underwhelming.
What was the actual 64?
Well, when you face off, if you're playing with lightning bolts, that just sucks. I mean, if Blanca took a straight up lightning bolt, it would destroy her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would destroy her.
Glass
So,
cannon.
yeah,
I mean, Cordell took one. It was 19. She could take.
she could take
one.
19. Yeah,
I can take a poor roll.
Yeah.
yeah, a poor roll, not a 38 or a 42 or whatever it was that you guys were
Or
talking
a
about.
60, what, 64?
60.
Well, that was because
It's
of
a
a critical
failure.
failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It-
can happen.
But yeah,
It
that can happen. It's just
As
that
Bjorn
easy.
can attest.
And those were 4d12,
Yeah.
and shit, that's a lot of damage.
Jeez. Yes, it is. It's
We got that hit
ridiculous.
point cap, baby. It's like combat
It's
be
rough.
deadly like it's supposed to be.
Well, I mean, if somebody throws a lightning bolt at Blanca, she's got counterspell to send it back.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
So, I mean, it's like
As a reaction?
Yes.
Ooh, I
That's
love
fantastic.
that. That's cool.
and Rangers have that. Well, Rangers and Cornell.
Oh yeah, we
have
can negate it
evasion.
to 0 if we get good roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get a success, it's a critical.
That'd be beautiful.
Which is
Yeah.
less than 10 in most cases. Well, a success.
Yeah, to
but-
get a success
but
is a
with
critical
evasion-
success.
Yeah, if you get a crit. Yeah.
So you're right. 50-50 chance.
There's a lot of nuance to it, but if it does hit, it hits.
Cornell, your role tonight was a lot more important than you think it was, because the way I had this written, the goat mage was potentially even more dangerous to you guys than Echelon,
Oh,
because he didn't know who you are. He knows people are coming for him. And
Yeah.
if you screwed it up bad enough, it's just as simple to kill everybody and sort it out later.
Right?
So the talking you did with him, that's what kept him from disintegrating people.
Awesome.
oh, man.
Awesome.
And he's tough. I'll tell you right now, he's tough.
Yeah.
You can
believe
tell
it.
from the spells.
I mean, I failed every single one of this will saves and shit he threw at me. I know he's tough.
What
And I
was
rolled
it?
good on some of those.
He
The only
totally
lucky
made you a
the only
bitch.
lucky you had is where like the strength of the whatever the holding thing was a 8-year-old.
Well, I'm guessing that was like an illusionary servant or something
It's just a
directing me.
mage, just mage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Mage
he was
hands.
somewhere else. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, he had a
Very
few more
cool.
tricks up his sleeve, but he burned through some of his heavier stuff.
Yeah. Well, he felt so legit, John. Really
Did he?
cool.
Nice.
I was kind of picturing, it's not,
Oh man.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Let me see
Hell
if
yes.
I've got if
Oh.
I still have the image.
Oh, please. Yeah,
So-
you've seen Pan's Labyrinth, right?
Oh
Yeah.
course.
yeah. Big old dude.
I'm
You're
guessing this guy is a little more like the Pan's Labyrinth dude is slightly more creepy looking because I mean, it is. But
Yeah,
I kind of assumed it was kind of that same.
I still can't show this. I'm going to try this year to show this to my kids so they can't sleep for a week.
Pan's,
Oh,
Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's
the
no.
throat slitting
It's
and all
so
that
good.
stuff is the worst.
I got a
part of it.
16-year-old and a 13-year-old. Come on.
Got it. For me, when the Spanish boss killed that other guy with like a can of beans
Oh, just
by driving it repeatedly into
Oh.
his face.
That was the worst.
yeah. That was horrifying. That was
What's the feat for improvised weapon? What is that?
can of beans with
That's
of
just a
striking.
3-level disparity.
Can of beans of striking. Oh.
You're saying the
Or-
image, right?
The flayed hands.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like the way John was describing, he's only got 4 fingers and they have an extra knuckle on him.
John laughs.
That's pretty creepy.
I have been known to dream up some sick shit.
We're just happy John's got an outlet for this. Otherwise, he'd be the most infamous serial killer.
Oh
Keith has been saying that to me for years.
Omega Days saved a lot of people's lives.
I guess so.
It's important. Save lives. Do role playing.
I just sent you the email. See what you think.
Okay.
If it matches up what you had visualized.
But you have visualized.
I do have to share something. Oh, there we go, man. Here we go. Here we go. I gotta blow it up big. Why is that so small?
Why is that so
Oh.
small?
That's like an icon. Come on, make it big. It's pixelated to hell. Damn.
Oh,
it.
I do like that though.
It's
I do
cool
like
image.
that. It's not quite what I imagined, but I like it. It's more goat than I
Yeah. Does he have
imagined.
wings? Does he
I
have little...
No.
lost the wings. I thought that was over the top.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a little interesting. But I love the big old robe just covers everything, so you don't know exactly what's under there, but clearly a goat head. Big old
Goat
arms.
head,
This little
weird arms. He's got. Does he have hoofs?
And you're not under the robe. Lift it
probably.
in. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
Oh man.
This is a fucked up guy from Echelon. I'm just saying.
Well, that's the thing. He is casting and he's not getting scald. So that says
Well,
that
he's getting a little scald.
I don't think so. I think that
I
the
think
guy,
so.
the other
That was
guy
the
who
guy with the
cast,
scarf.
the guy with the scarf got scald. This guy has been doing stuff without steaming at all.
The goat only cast one evocation spell,
Yeah.
and we
Lightning
didn't
bolt.
really notice him.
Yeah. No one's seen if he
Nobody has
smokes a little
smelled
bit.
fried goat.
Do you smell a little bit of goat? in the
I
air?
don't smell kebabs.
Yeah, goat kebabs.
I
It's
mean,
like
to be fair,
It's like a
Cornell,
euro in
I mean,
here.
like the Kurg Union, like anything with 4 legs, like
Oh,
totally
this
edible.
smells like home.
That's it.
Everything smells like home.
We
in
used
a
to let
barn.
these things live in the living room.
Oh.
So we can kill them later.
I'm just excited for next week when I turn and look at this thing and go, what the fuck?
What the fuck are you?
Yeah, I completely forgot you hadn't seen it.
No,
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I have no idea.
it's-
And technically, I mean, really, Goat
just-
Man, sorry, he really took a good risk, like saying, okay, so I'm going to go in here and
Well-
Bjorn hasn't seen him either because by the time he was conscious, Goatman had left.
that's
No,
right.
Bjorn entered the barn and then flipped around, so he might have seen him in the raft.
maybe.
possible.
Maybe.
And
So-
and Blanca did yell out, but he was in bear form, so how much he retains there.
Yeah, he doesn't retain a lot when he's a bear,
Yeah.
except he's got this headache.
It's
Not
called
much
an
here
open
or
skull.
here.
It's right here.
More here, not so much here.
Hey, so what personality disorder do you want to take on?
He doesn't have room for
So
anymore.
many choices.
So
I
many
think I'm going to
choices.
pick liberal Democrat.
Oh, no free healthcare for you.
I was picturing Bjorn. I don't even know what that means.
Don't know what that means. Healthcare, that means bandage.
Bandage. No, you got to pay for this.
I could use some right here. Right
I
here.
put it on my expense report. Angelica will approve it.
She will approve. Oh man. Okay, I'm just still playing it in my head. It's like I turn and I lift a gun at this thing and say, "Stay right there." And then you've got Blanca in the next room,
Yep.
right?
Blanca's in the living room with the hiding kids,
Okay.
their dead father in the kitchen, and a goat chewing on the table. Bjorn's going to want to keep that goat.
We can
Eat a
we
cow. Go eat a cow. It's bigger.
We can
He doesn't want to eat the
reverse
goat. He wants to kick the goat a lot.
a lot. Just beat the snot. You can
I think
reverse that though,
that's
can't
brilliant.
you?
You've got a prisoner. I mean, I'm assuming you can like reverse transmute.
Yeah,
it.
you could.
Yeah.
I
Perhaps.
think it dispel magic gets rid of it. It might be a curse, though. I'm not sure.
Well,
that'd be
guessing,
brilliant.
We'll have to
I'm
talk.
guessing it's the exact same spell that the supervisor cast on Cornell in town.
Yeah, that
Mm.
Cornell shook off.
What?
Cornell shook it off. This Echelon agent got a 1.
In
Oh.
town? Oh,
Oh
ouch.
wow!
That tried to at the end of the last session that turned Cornell into a beaver for 6 seconds.
That's right.
And everyone's like, no, that didn't really happen, did it? Yeah, it
Oh,
didn't.
with Bjorn's new head wound, he's convinced that was all a dream. Couldn't have been real.
Oh,
Well, I'm off to
beautiful.
work in the morning, guys, so I
Okay.
will talk to you soon.
Oh,
Thanks for a
See you,
great
John.
night.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Mominous.
Voluminous. Okay, I gotta. Oh man.
Eric is on the adjustments.
Yeah, the adjustments have happened. They are adjusted. Oh, that was fun. That was.
I'm so glad I didn't miss.
You came right in for the heart of the action.
Yeah. When you were like saying, "Oh, good, you're here. This is good timing." It's like, "Oh,
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
No, we're gonna send you running.
we had literally just rolled initiative, and you showed up.
John has sixth sense timing." Then I think that's hilarious. And then I started running.
oh man, it's brutal.
Man, I did really wish I could have unloaded on that the supervisor, but
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
do you think that that's the fop who had the?
yeah. Oh yeah, he was the caster, and the caster was the supervisor of the lab.
well, and the goat man said I always hated you or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was definitely the guy.
Gosh, this is powerful stuff for Echelon.
Not really. These are all junior agents. These guys are way below. They're
I suspect that the supervisor was higher than the rest of them.
higher than the rest. I think that the sniper in the truck is also
So do
higher.
you? But realistically speaking, do you really think that a fucking badass, one of your own, right? Like mutant who's defecting, you're just going to send like only a B team after him?
B team that's well managed. Maybe.
It just depends on how many resources you have and how thinly stretched.
You could be spread
Yeah.
thin. Yeah, you could
Marguerite
be spread thin.
is included in all this, and she was
Yeah.
pretty badass.
He was probably sitting around 10th level.
Yeah, she was brutal. She bled me out
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, she
decently.
did.
And I mean, of the guys who were the newbies that were running around with the tomahawks and so forth, that I think that the other guy who is probably of substantial levels, the guy with the silencer who was sitting in the, who was picking off the family. God damn it! Ah.
But yeah, the sniper is pretty badass too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's rolling huge.
Yeah. He was making waves.
Mhm.
So I expect that he was a high level. The clerk was a high level. Maybe two others were high levels in there. Marguerite being one of them.
So, Mike, I got a question for you because you're the one to ask this mechanics speaking wise. I mean, like, it's like there's not really targeting rules for mechanical devices here. So, I mean, like, you shoot at a tire. I mean, can you make a tire broken so the vehicle? I mean, you got to make an entire vehicle broken. So
essentially shooting at the vehicle, and you do damage to it, and that's like saying you're shooting at the tire, and if you actually hit the broken condition, then that's like you actually hit the tire instead of just the fender around it.
That's a lot of damage.
And you can't do any precision damage on a vehicle either.
No,
so
no. Even though I think that's a little bit BS because you could say that a tire should be a vital spot. But anyway, whatever.
But I mean, if you were like, if you were cutting a tire, that's obviously different than shooting at it from range at combat. You know?
Yeah.
Which is, like 2 more turns away, assuming that he wasn't driving, which he is.
But I mean, you also have to keep in mind that shooting out a tire, you only have to do 20 damage, which isn't a ton, and it's like shooting twice.
But, well, I don't have a striking rune, so it's, shooting twice.
No,
it's not moving.
You have hunted shot, which doubles up the damage, so you're penetrating.
That's on him. That's on so precision damage against something that's vital.
I'm saying a double. You add hunted shot adds 2 shots against prey and treats it like 1 shot. So you're
Yeah.
doing damage penetration.
I
So
don't
all
think
the
I can
hardness.
hunt prey. I'm just saying I don't think I can hunt prey on a vehicle.
Yeah, I think that is creature specific, isn't it?
I feel like it is
Okay.
creature
If it is,
slash
well, if you
character.
were shooting at him in the vehicle,
Mm.
he is
See,
in
that's where
control.
it becomes interesting with the 20th century, right? Because, like, vehicles are inanimate objects that can take on qualities that are like
But he's in
your
control of the
mount.
vehicle, so that would be a difference. But at the same time, it's unfortunate because hunted shot is awesome for damage penetration. It's about lumping
Oh, that's
up
a good point because you do have hardness you have to deal with as well.
exactly.
Yes.
And it's like
Yes, you
damage
do.
resistance.
Yeah.
And
So, I mean, like,
hunted shot would avoid that.
it would mitigate.
Mitigate a bit.
It would
I
mitigate
could
some.
see most of those abilities that allow you to stack up attacks like that because I think fighters have one. I think, well, I know monks have their flurry acts as one. And I suspect there's other situations.
Yeah.
I
mean, I could believe.
I wouldn't have a
that you could.
problem. I wouldn't have a problem with
Mhm.
saying you can mark a car instead of a person. What do you think, Keith?
I'm gonna grab the Pathfinder book and see if they've got any definition on that.
Oh wow!
'Cause I could
for the
see-
hunted shot.
Because I think it's in the game mastery guide on all the vehicle stuff.
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, because Hunter's Edge is to me always something. It's got to have a vital spot, which I'm not saying vehicles don't.
They 100% do. It's just very different from creatures, but
Right.
we're also
Right.
dealing with a slightly different world,
Yeah.
I guess.
Modern. I mean, if you take a sniper rifle, 50 cal, and you shoot through the radiator and into the engine block, you can break that.
Disable.
Well, we did most of those hardnesses and hit points based on having a bolt action rifle like that do more damage, and we're like, yeah 2 shots at a radiator at the engine block, whatever. That's enough to disable it. We didn't really take into consideration
hardness or
handguns at tires.
Sure.
It's hard to capture everything.
Totally.
All right, let's see. Let's look at hunt prey real quick.
It's going to be kind of hard to establish, right? Well, I guess it comes down to what does hunt prey say in its language?
It does say you designate a single creature as your prey.
Okay, so it is a creature.
Yeah, I mean, a vehicle isn't a creature, even if you use it as a mount.
I don't, but again, personally, I don't have a problem with marking a vehicle because most of hunter prey, like, well, you do have other abilities that build on it, but a lot of hunt prey is tracking and seeking and following that creature. There's no reason why you wouldn't be able to be like, okay, that's this type of van with these type of tires. It's this color, this license plate. I can track this.
It seems like that. An easy way to kind of bridge that is to say if you have a drive skill or a vehicle repair skill, either of those, you can apply hunted prey to a vehicle.
I like that.
As long as you understand the anatomy of what you're shooting at.
Right. I'm not shooting at a head. I'm shooting at tires because I understand that's the weak spot.
And that would really just allow you to apply the damage bonus, and it still only applies to the vehicle in general, but it could get you to a broken condition soon.
Yeah.
So precision shot. Why don't you show me that? Let's see. But like I'm going to try to find precision shot online.
I'm looking at it. You have trained your aim for the prey's weak points. The first time you hit your hunted prey in a round, you also deal 1d8 precision damage.
Okay. It doesn't say anything in there about if it's in
it's ineffective against creatures that lack vital organs or weak points.
Thank you. Yeah. That's where it gets interesting.
But vehicles have vitals and weaknesses.
Right, but
You have to know.
that would allow sneak attack to work in vehicles if you allow precision damage.
You can't just
Surprise!
got you.
Yeah, and that's where it's like, you know, these different types of damage overlap, and they're the same, but they're not quite the same.
Yes.
Yeah, we're playing in a strange area.
Yeah,
I think we've bent the rules about as far as we can and not actually make our own system or use something more appropriate.
I am too ENFJ to be able to help in this regard. I'm just backing off. This is totally
honestly, I would allow you the hunt prey, but I wouldn't give you the precision damage.
So good for tracking, but you wouldn't do the precision
if
damage.
you have like Keith said, like mechanical or drive lore or something to give you some knowledge of the vehicle, I would be like, yeah, that would work. You know, it's kind of like tracking in an urban environment. If you know cities,
that doesn't give you a bonus to hit, so it's like it doesn't really make a difference then.
Well, it doesn't give you a combat bonus, but it does give you other bonuses.
Tracking,
hunt prey, and hunted shot. I mean, just being able to take 2 shots and turn them into 1 to avoid the damage reduction.
to get through the DR.
That's a great application.
Yep.
Because I think you guys are the only ones that are limited by that. No, actually, you guys don't need to. It doesn't have to be a hunted prey to do hunted shot.
No, you have to hunt the prey.
No, you don't. Not for hunted shot. You're thinking of.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, hunted shot is just once per round and reload 0 weapon.
So you're saying I could do that against anybody? I wouldn't just have
hunted
to?
Shot? Yes.
Yeah.
Hunted shot does not require hunted prey.
See, I hate its name.
Why do
you're thinking of
why do I listen to Ken?
Hunter's Edge.
Well, you have Hunter's Edge, and that's based on your Hunter's Prey, but that's not an ability you have to spend. That's part of your Hunter's Prey ability.
I see what you're saying. So you're saying you can do a hunted shot against somebody who's not hunted prey.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes, 100%.
Cool. Oh, okay. I like that a lot.
Hunted shot once per round. You take 2 quick shots against the one you hunt.
See, that's why I said it was for hunted prey only.
Yes, but look at the requirement.
It says
everything below requirement is flavor text.
That is true. It's just really, really heavy flavor text with hunted prey. Because I agree,
it is
strikes
heavy
against
flavor.
your prey with the required weapon. That's difficult. But you swiftly attack your hunted prey with both weapons. Twin takedown.
I don't like that, Mike. It says you swiftly against your hunted prey.
No, it never says hunted prey.
Yeah, it says hunt prey on all the others. It does not say hunted prey on hunted shot.
Okay. I mean, we can get it past John.
And here's the thing: is even twin takedown does not strictly require hunted prey.
Okay,
it's not a requirement. Rules as written.
Mm-hmm.
That's flavor text.
That's what matters. Okay, sweet. Okay, I've been self-limiting. Thank you, sir. I
don't know. I'm sure it. I have a feeling. That...
Double check the errata. Because there has been errata that's come out. Let me pull it up real quick.
I will always defer to Mike's reading because, like, this is a compliment.
Ranger.
Rules lawyer awesomeness.
See right here. It's very, very indistinct because it says, as a part of action used to hunt your prey, you can attempt to check to recall knowledge about your prey.
What are you referring to?
It's a Monster Hunter, but they capitalize
not
hunt.
relevant.
No, I know, but it capitalizes hunt. It capitalizes prey. In hunted shot, it doesn't capitalize hunt.
What is Monster Hunter? Okay.
Yeah, it's just in the same page, and all these other ones they don't say capital hunted, capital prey, hunt prey. It doesn't say that at all.
So Monster Hunter improves your hunt prey.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones are additional actions,
but they capitalize the words in Monster Hunter. That's why I bring it up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And There's got to be an errata on this because I'm looking at this and going,
The errata I just looked at doesn't change anything for those abilities on Rangers.
it's incredible. That's
It's
Hmm.
no, it makes a lot of sense to me, to be honest with you, because nobody else is limited like that action